Hi, I'm Cindy from bdancewear.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to take that lace that you've cut from yardage of lace that you purchased and where you cut that scallop edge off, and I'm going to show you how to either sew it onto a veil, super simple, or sew it onto the edge of your dress, creating a special hemline that's really unique and just for you. Really easy to do, so if you're looking to just give it a little extra flair, this just might be the video for you. So this particular piece of lace that I picked has this really pretty scalloped edge. The dress was made out of this piece of lace, and so cutting the edge of it, you want to make sure that you have the lace has big threaded piece that you can cut it and it won't just all fall apart. So in this particular lace, you can really feel that bump. It's a really beautiful lace. This lace tends to be a little more expensive, or you can buy pre-made lace trim. But we're going to make our own lace trim, not only for the bottom of the dress, but for the veil. So the way you're going to get that is you're going to take this particular piece of lace, you're going to lay it down. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to take a pair of scissors and we're going to cut all along the edge there. Keep cutting and keep cutting. Just keep going. I've already cut the rest of it so you can see how it looks, but it's basically you're going to get strips like that, and you'll go the length of each side and cut that off. And then once you've got the right hem of the dress or the veil that you want, you can now take this piece of lace, these strips that you made, and sew them on to the bottom of the dress or the veil. And it's really that easy. So now that you have all the parts ready, on mine I chose to do kind of a squared off end. You can round it or you can square it off. Now with this particular, see how we got that? It's kind of a rounded, squared corner. So the way we got that is I cut out one of the flowers. So I measured it out, so when we get to the very end, I cut that out so that this can fold behind and it can be sewn like that. So see how I made that almost like just fit right in there. And you can hand stitch it or regular stitch it. And then that way it goes right around the corner of what you're doing. I'm not sure if you can see really well, but I'm going to pin it real quick just so you can see. So then I'll pin it into place. And then you're either going to hand stitch it or zigzag it into place. And then that way, you want to look and watch where the pattern goes and always cut in the pattern. But see how I've got that squared off now? So I've already taken it. I'm working with a smaller piece because it's easier to show you. I have taken it and pinned it onto the tooling that I chose. There's a lot of different ones. You want something soft, probably something finer. They have ones with a big mesh, but that's a very specific look. They have French tulle that's really soft. So I've pinned this all into place like that. Okay. And then what you're going to do is where it's pinned into place and where the tulle is, along the very edge of all this, we're going to zigzag. So I'm going to do a nice wide one. Put it on zigzag, nice and wide. So you can really see the stitching, and I'm using a different color thread so you can see it. And then you're just going to go along that edge. You want to move it with the edge of the lace. And if you're using the same color, it'll really blend in. Nobody will even know that you've done it. Okay, and I'm just going to stop now so you can see. And then so, I don't know if you can see it, but I've zigzagged, and there's a back view right on that edge. And like I said, if you're using the same color thread, it'll blend. And you just continue all the way around the whole piece of tulle until you get exactly where you want. Then you just sew it onto a comb or a barrette or a clip or whatever it is that you want to sew it onto. And it's really that easy. Thank you for watching our video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure and click here to subscribe because we're going to have some amazing DIY videos coming out. And if you want to get our free, complete dance costume DIY guide, click right here or go to bdancewear.com/DIY guide. And lastly, if you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching our video, and remember, be original, be colorful, bdancewear.com.